school is starting, and for basically every ministry in our country, it means the start of a whole new ministry year. So I wanted to kick it off with something I've learned and just share with you this tip and really a challenge for you. It's now been about a year since Kristen and I stopped being in full-time ministry in a direct kind of churchy way and have kind of learned how to live in the pews, so to speak. And one thing that I've noticed and one thing that I've learned here is that there's not a lot of encouragement going on. And maybe there is some encouragement, but there's not enough of it. And I'll look at this from two angles. First of all, as a new person in the pews, pretty much for the first time in my adult life, I've learned the power of encouraging the church staff. And 99% of the time it comes across as something simple and really organic. But it's something that I want to challenge you to do with your leaders in your church. For one of the things that I try to do is at least once a week, usually on Thursday or Friday, I'll drop an email or a text or something really, really simple, usually 5 minutes or less of my time, to just say thank you, or I'm praying for you, or I'm thinking about you, or whatever. Just something really, really simple that I try to do for somebody on our staff. And that goes a long way, because second part of that is there's an assumption, I think, from people in the pews that people that work at the church are just generally encouraged and excited. And that's generally true, but day to day, just like everybody else, those people get beat up and they don't feel appreciated, and their job is hard and times are tough, and they need to be encouraged. And when you reach out to them and you just do one little thing, maybe it only takes you 5 minutes to send somebody an email and say, thanks for that message last week, or hey, I'm praying for you as you finish preparing this week's message, that goes just a long, long, long way. The second thing I've learned, and I've kind of recognized this about myself, is when I was in the church, I tended to encourage at least reasonably well, but I always included something that shouldn't have been there. And that's my second challenge for those particularly that are in church ministry, is when you encourage your volunteers or the people that really put on the show, that really make church happen, just make it an encouragement. Don't ever say, hey, thanks for what you're doing, but insert what you need done. That's not helpful. And really what it's trained me to do, and it's trained I think a lot of your volunteers to do, is to pretty much ignore that encouragement or the compliment, because they know that it's coming. They know that you're going to ask them to do something. So make that a habit. When you encourage the volunteers in your ministry, or even if you're a ministry leader and the other people on your staff, just make it a straight up encouragement, just honest, saying thank you, I appreciate that, you're doing a good job, and don't ever mix it. Do that another time. Do that, schedule that, or whatever. So that's my challenge for you guys as this new ministry season kicks off, and we're excited for you. I'm excited for you for all the things that people have been sharing with me and that they're excited about in their ministry. I just wanted to challenge you with that. There's not enough encouragement going on. Schedule, put it in your calendar. One encouragement a week will go a long, long way.